we got a new view kind of here because this happened last night at 10 o'clock. I moved my island there, my small shelf next to my big shelf. So, different view now. But that's okay. Still not sure what prompted it. Although I'm thinking I need to do some soul searching because when I get into those cleaning moods and no, this is bothering me, I have to fix it right now. There's something going on much deeper. So I need to actually take some time, sit down, and figure it out. So that's what we'll be doing this week. Oh, I hope everybody is having a wonderful day. Now, we sat down and we planned out today last night. So that way it makes it much easier today. Um, because now we're just putting the pieces in place that we already set up. It's kind of like taking a jigsaw puzzle and labeling each piece 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you just know what order they go in. That's what we did last night. So today we can just put them all on the puzzle. Hey, Niffler. You might have to go back a little bit. There we go. But we can do it because it's just thinking about each piece one step at a time. So, where do we start? Well, let's start by grabbing that planner and getting it all written down. Not all of it, just the major highlight points. So, let's plan it. We set our daily goals last night. If you didn't set them last night, take a couple minutes, set some 3 SMART goals, small, precise goals that you can achieve today. Now, like I said yesterday, I am fully aware we don't have 3 things on our to-do list. I am fully aware that there is hundreds of things on that to-do list, but you got to start somewhere. So let's start with 3. Plus, it's way better on our psyche to write down 3 of them and then accomplish 7 as opposed to write down 7 and only accomplish 3. So let's stay in the positive, shall we? Little man needs to do 2 days worth of dailies. I need to do my videos. And I need to make either the soup or the applesauce. And then, of course, the other one. Doesn't take that much. I've already done my Instagram post, so I don't need to do that. I need to fix the holiday dates. But the videos are going to take up the majority of my free time today. So that's what I'm doing. Dinner tonight. I've got my vegetable fried rice, which I love it. It's yummy, but it's just not doing it for me. It's like not what I want. So I think I'm going to freeze it and eat it again some other time. So it's just all vegetables. Why not? Okay. And then Juan's going to have beef tips today. Giuseppe will have, I don't know, whatever he feels like. Lately, it's been pasta. So it'll be probably pasta. My appointments for today are all taken care of. The ones changed that needed to be changed. The new ones written in for little man. He got another class that he now has to attend for school. So, and I think for him, and if anybody has any good suggestions, I am all ears. When we're going through things, little man understands them. He understands them wonderfly to the point of where I explain it once or even maybe half a time, and he can go through and he can do it. But then, say 20 minutes down the road, even 10 minutes down the road sometimes, if you need to go back to what you just learned 10 minutes ago. He has a very hard problem with the recall. So I need to figure out some ways to get it in his brain to where he can easily recall it, because I don't have that problem. I scary don't have that problem. So um any help with that would be amazing. All right, so now let's talk self-care. And remember, we will double check back with these at the end of the night tonight. So, did we get up, get dressed, to shoes, hair, and face this morning? I'm done. Oh, I want to say safe travels to one of my ladies who is flying across the ocean today. So, safe travels and have a blast. Um, have we eaten breakfast? Drank our breakfast water? He does write flashcards, and he's writing the problems down on whiteboards. Hi, Laura. He's writing the problems down on the whiteboard, writing them down in his math journal. And he just, I mean, we're talking even like 4 + 4 = 8. He has a hard time recalling it. If he gets into the swing of it, he can do it just fine. But he can tell you how a wall cloud is formed and the temperature needed and the degree blah 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 stuff. But when it comes to simple stuff, or what I deem as simple, I guess I should say, um, he can't recall it. Like lines of symmetry. That was an hour yesterday, trying to re explain to him lines of symmetry. That just, or um, the parts of the US Constitution. That was about another hour. He could name me everything dealing with the Constitution last year and last week, and now he has a hard time um, going through the states, the difference between the state government and the country government, the three branches of government, what makes it different. He's the governor is in charge of the United States and the president is in charge of the state. Switch that around. um, so it's little facts like that he just, and like I said, stuff like 4 + 4 or 4 + 1 or 4 - 1 that he just, that recall sometimes just is not there. I mean, he has no concept of time, but that I understand comes with experiencing time. Um, so I don't know. I gotta, I'll find some tricks and stuff like that for him. Because when he's in the throes of doing it, he's got it. It's the coming back to it that is hard for him. All right. Once we get, that's what I'm thinking too. Um, that he'll think about it, he'll focus on it, he'll concentrate on it to get done with it. And then when he's done with it, he's done with it. He doesn't care anymore. He's done with it. Um, because the faster he gets through his stuff, the faster he's going. I mean, and the rest of he's already on division and multiplication of mixed numbers and improper fractions. And the rest of his class is still on um, a refresher of multiplication, division, and stuff like that. So I just, yeah, that's how last year we ended up being in 7th grade math. The program put him in 7th grade math. Are you serious? Oh my honey. Are they going to get you on a different plane? Okay, you're rebooked. Oh my honey. Are you still leaving today? Okay. Oh, okay. Just a little bit later. So you could have slept in a little bit more. Oh my goodness. I am so glad that you got rebooked. Oh my gosh, that must have been so utterly frustrating. Well, since you're here now, safe travels. I wish you safe travels. Um, mm, oh, okay. So you're still gonna hook up with the flight to take you to Italy at LAX. So you're not gonna miss everything. It's just a different one connector. Cool. That's okay. I'll deal with that. It was meant to happen then, honey. Okay. That's gotta be so exciting. Can you do me a favor? I feel really silly asking. Um, I've always wanted to see like personal pictures of like the Roman Colosseum and like the ancient Roman temples and stuff. If you could take some pictures and share those for me. I love ancient Greece and ancient Rome history, and I love the way that you see like in the books that the stuff is built. I think that's just amazing. Um, so if you could take some pictures for me, that would be amazing. Thank you, honey. Oh, you're so awesome. You're so awesome. I mean, we'll put it this way. When we went to my ex-husband and I, when we went to Vegas, I wanted to see the Arc de Triomphe. I wanted to see Trevi Fountain. I wanted to see all the stuff that they had done and recreated. I could care less about the gambling and all that and the shows and all that other stuff. I wanted to see the architecture. And I mean, the fact that the aqueduct, the Colosseum, the temples, and then go to Greece, the Parthenon, and all that stuff is still standing. That says a lot, and I think, especially considering, we think that you've got to have a lot of technology and stuff like that to build great things. And these guys didn't have it. I mean, granted, the Egyptians were performing, brain surgery and open heart surgery. So, you know, that fascinates me. Absolutely fascinates me. It really, truly is. Oh, Trevi Fountain is so beautiful. Well, at least the recreation of Trevi Fountain is so beautiful. I've never seen the actual Trevi Fountain. See, I have this problem. Um, I would love to go to Ireland. I would love to go to Greece or Rome, but I'm not flying across an ocean, and I'm not taking a boat across the ocean because the Titanic sank going across the ocean. Not doing it. There's a lot more ocean than there is boat and airplane. Oh, I believe the pictures that I've seen in books and on TV shows and everything. Ireland is just so beautiful. Plus, they don't have any snakes, and I'm scared to death of snakes. So I'd love to go to Ireland. I'd also love to trace my heritage. So, and it's another reason why I would need to go to Ireland. But, um, oh, I'm sure I'd need to go to Ireland and England to trace my heritage. So, and I think a little bit in Germany. But once I get over there, I mean, it wouldn't be no problem. But it's just getting there that I would have the problem. So, I don't remember where we are. Oh, eating all our meals, drinking all our water, taking all our meds. Loving movement and pamper for me has already happened this morning before I got on. That's where I kind of had the, oh, that's so cool. I love the food too. I would love to have authentic food. I mean, I can recreate it all day long. Same thing with Rome. I can recreate it all day long. I can Google, um, authentic recipes, but to actually have it in country is pretty amazing. It's kind of like the differences between having poutine in Canada and having poutine here, or um, having a taco in Mexico and having a taco here. It's the street tacos are just so amazing. Um, so in country food, and that's the thing that I mean. Our in country food is hamburgers, French fries. We don't, because we're that melting pot. We don't have that. Everybody's grandma taught them how to cook this. You know what I mean? But okay. So don't forget about loving movement and pamper, and we will check back with that tonight. We're also going to do some cleaning tonight. We're going to do a 5-minute room rescue and a 2-minute hotspot drill. Um, Speaking of cleaning, yes, I'm so proud of you, Zanette. I am so proud of you. Way to go. Wait, I never weighed myself today. Um, that was my wake up call, actually, yesterday, saying that I had gained 4 pounds. Um, I got to refocus something. So I listen to me here, people. I went and I bought a pack of cigarettes. They're still closed. Okay. Before everybody gets on me, they're still closed. Um, because now it's not, yes, you will walk a lot. It's not, I can't have a cigarette. It's, I'm choosing not to. And to me, that means everything. So if until the day I die, I have an unopened pack of cigarettes in my purse, then fine, so be it. But that to me has made all the difference in the world, having that unopened pack of cigarettes that says I can choose. I know, honey. You also can't eat 15 one bite snacks. That still counts as 15 points when you add it all up. It's not, you can eat 15 and it's still only one bite. Um, and you can't sit down to a big old bowl of chips and salsa, even if you made the chips yourself, because the chips still have bites, even if the salsa doesn't. Um, it was a really stressful weekend. Yeah, really stressful weekend. And I'll get through it. I don't care. I'll get through it. So, oh, did we make our bed before we left today, Zanette? Did you make your bed? Did we all make our bed? Um, don't forget to swish and swipe. Thank you, honey. Don't forget to swish and swipe while you're in the bathroom getting ready. And I'm loving my hair down today, but it just doesn't feel right with a hoodie. Yes. Don't forget to reboot that laundry. One full cycle a day. Unless of course your jet setter Danette, she doesn't have to do laundry daily now for a while. Um, don't forget one hot spot this morning, one room rescue this morning. I want to show you. Okay, so let's do that stuff. Just came home from Juan. I got my teapot out. This is his stuff for work. But then when we go down here, everything is done. Yay! So right now, this morning, I have no hot spots. I have no room rescues I need to do. Giuseppe's room looks just as good as well. I focus on, thank you, honey. I focus on the evening ones because there's so much to do in the morning. The morning is when I get my day planned out. The morning is when I do my pamper. The morning is when I ride that bike. If I knew when the little man was going to get up, I'd actually take my real bike out. I did find out today that like 3 pairs of my shoes all have that break in like the toe line. I'm like really mad because that's not in my budget yet. It's not March. I buy new shoes in March so I can get them from the leprechaun. Okay. I just had an idea. Okay, for those of you that were with last night when we were talking about Giuseppe's science project, something that he can do right now is not frequent and not shop at and not go to the places that do not have the same, like Sarah was saying, how Starbucks has the video screen so that way the deaf can still go through the drive-through. If you don't have the accommodations and it's not accessible for the deaf and for the blind, then we're not going there. So if the movie theater doesn't carry closed captioning, we're not going. If the food place does not have braille menus or something like that, we're not going. I think that's something that we can do to help promote equality between the deaf, the blind, the hearing, and the seeing. Okay. Woohoo! Okay. Now to just get pictures of that. I think so. Because we're not championing a cause, right? We're not pitying a cause. We're not saying that they need help. We're saying that they need equality. We're saying that they need access to the same things that us as hearing and seeing people do. That's what we're doing. Okay. Yes. I knew it would come to me. I knew it. Okay. A mission. It's supposed to be nice if you knew the mission. Okay. For your paper clutter mission, you know all those cutout recipes that you always said you were going to use and you never did? They got to go. They got to go. Okay. I give myself, like, if I cut out a recipe, I will write down the date that I cut that recipe out. I give myself a month to make it. Or if it's like an unseasonable item, so like if like a hearty soup and I cut it out in summer, then I need to make it by November 1st. So I put a date that it's got to be done by. And if it's not, the recipe goes. And your cleaning mission is the kitchen faucets. Scrub them suckers. Okay? And thanks to Sheena, I now know that I've got an extra week to get the holiday missions out. They don't start for another week. So, yay, that helps. All right, I think I covered everything. We kind of went sideways and upways and slantways and downways and all that other stuff. I'm really kind of liking this, the way this is set up, because now if I take the island out and move it over there, we're fine. And then I can also set up the kitchen table right here for schoolwork, and we're not as far out into the kitchen as what we were. So I'm really liking this. Something else came up as I was talking. Oh, pants. Okay, guys. Have a wonderful day. Zanette, once again, safe travels, safe flights. Um, Hope the food is amazing, which I'm sure it's going to be. Don't forget, see the culture, taste the culture, dance with the culture. Um, and I might revisit the flashcards like Laura suggested with him. Or I might just be like a cognitive, um, what are you thinking about? You're understanding this. What are you thinking about right now? To kind of cognitively jar his mind. And now I know what we're doing for science. So that's awesome. And I think that goes along with the help, because the assignment is to help. So, and if you help by bringing equality and lose the stigma of their lesser human beings. I mean, we've had that a lot in this country, right? Of people being lesser human beings. Um, and by not providing translators and all that other stuff, we're doing it again. So, or still, yet, you know. Um, so I think it'll work. All right, guys, you have a wonderful one, and I'm going to go make some videos now, and I will see you all later. Bye.